So in this amazing episode 7 of Superman and Lois, we got a lot of new revelations. The big revelation was that Captain Luthor is actually Steel, which if you're watching this video, I'm sure you've already seen who Steel is and everything. But we also got another big revelation, and that was that he has a daughter. The daughter is actually a big character in the comics. So in this video, I will tell you why Natasha Irons slash the daughter of Steel is more important than you think. Hi, hope you're having a great day. You're watching J Entertainment, myself. Please like and subscribe to get more content on Superman and Lois, as well as for other shows and movies, most likely superhero related. Also, feel free to check out my Superman and Lois reviews. The links will be here, as well as I will be making more future videos on Superman and Lois, especially since a new episode is going to come out tomorrow. And comment down below what you think of the show so far. Now, let's get started. So, the daughter of Steel, or Captain Luthor, or his real name, John Henry Irons, is called Natalie Irons. Or in the comics, she's called Natasha, so I might say Natasha or Natalie, they're the same person. And she's the daughter of him in the show Superman and Lois. This is already a change from the comics, since in the comics, he's actually the uncle of Natasha, since that's her name in the comics. But it's okay, it's a really minor change. It really won't affect the story. So, what happens in the comics that I think might be incorporated into the show? Well, I'll tell you. So, Natasha or Natalie Irons takes the mantle of Steel after John Henry Irons gets injured and he can't no longer be Steel. And I think this is already something that they're going to use immediately because, as we know, right now he's injured and right now he's trapped in jail because Superman caught him. And I think that they are going to use that I think they're going to use her taking the mantle of Steel to free him, since we know that she has the suit already. Since last episode, she ended up with the suit, and I think she's already going to take up the mantle of Steel. Within the next episode or within the next episodes, it doesn't have to be the next one precisely, but it probably will be the next one. But within the next episodes. So yeah, she's probably going to use the suit and maybe the hammer. And yeah, that's going to be something that I do think that they're going to use from the comics. Her taking up the mantle of Steel. It probably won't be like as big as a deal, since Steel so far isn't like a huge superhero in the show. But still, they're taking that up. They're incorporating it. Now, what will happen after that? Well, in the comics, she becomes Starlight. And she gets powers. And guess who's giving people powers in the show? Well, Morgan Edge. So I wouldn't be surprised if Natalie or Natasha Irons, the daughter of Steel, gets powers and becomes a superhero called Starlight. However, it sounds good that she's gonna be her own superhero and her own powers, but in the comics, she becomes Starlight after she has to let go of the Steel mantle because her uncle, or in this case her father, have a very heated fight over what it means to be a superhero and what it takes and why you should be a superhero, and how it's not about fame and glory, and she wants the fame and glory. So Steel takes the suit away from her, causing Natalie or Natasha to leave and go to Lex Luthor in the comics, or in this case, it could be Morgan Edge, since they're going to serve the purpose of giving her powers. And Morgan Edge is giving powers, so it would make sense that instead of Lex Luthor, they would use Morgan Edge in the show. And in the comics, after a series of terrible events happen, with her friend dying and Luthor having a plan of ruling Earth with Superman-like powers, Natasha or Natalie realizes that she was wrong, that Steel was right, and so she works as a double agent for the good guys in LexCorp, or in this case, it could be in the Morgan Edge company. I'm sorry. I could see this happen in the show, and perhaps she teams up with Lana, since she's already a double agent, so it would make sense for them to team up, especially since Lana doesn't have powers, so she might need something to defend herself with. And guess what? Natalie or Natasha can be that defense with her powers. So, what exactly are her powers as Starlight? Well, her powers are that she can fly, She can have superhuman strength and be more durable. And she can also shoot light beams and focus her light beams to create a force field. So yeah, just now we know what her powers are as Starlight. Do I think that she's gonna get those powers in the show? Maybe not, maybe yes. Since in the show they're getting the powers of Superman, and these aren't precisely the Superman powers. So I could see them switching up the powers that she gets to be more like Superman's to make sense with what the show is doing. Or maybe she gets a variation of what they were doing, and she gets experimented on to get these powers, the new powers. But I'm not really sure. So they could go either way. And so with these powers, she will team up with Lana Lang as a double agent in Morgan Edge to try to take down Morgan Edge, and she will be an integral part to taking down Morgan Edge along with Lana. Lana will probably be the one with the most info since she's already starting to build a bond with Morgan Edge, and Starlight would be the power. She'll be able to stop. She'll be able to fight the people that Morgan Edge already has with power, like his assistant. So yeah, it could even out there. So now Lana isn't defenseless against those people with power, and now there's a protector there without having to be necessarily Superman. So to quickly recap, I think that she could take the mantle of Steel since we already know that she has the suit and her father is trapped. So she could take the mantle of Steel, save him, and she will get caught up. She'll get caught up on being Steel and saving people and getting the fame and the glory, and cause a fight against her father, causing them to separate and causing the daughter to go to Morgan Edge. Or they could change up this motivation since I don't think that would precisely fit with the character so far, but we haven't seen enough of it. But they could change up the motivation and make her think that using Morgan Edge is the key to stopping Superman, while her father sees Morgan Edge as another threat, causing them to clash and causing her to go to Morgan Edge and to try to help Morgan Edge get the powers and everything to try to fight Superman, while the father doesn't agree with this, causing her to lose the mantle of Steel, obviously. And this would fit more in character and not make her evil and douche. I think she would just be more natural. It would feel more natural with the story that they're telling right now, and I think it would make sense for the character to do this. So yeah, I think that's probably what they're gonna do. So then, whenever he's working with him, she gets powers, and there we go. Starlight comes to life. Woohoo! And then to that, she realizes that she was wrong by seeing how Morgan Edge wants to use the super people that he has already made. So she turns to a double agent with Lana and helps be an integral part of taking down Morgan Edge in the show, Superman and Lois. That's how I think this is going to fit the story. That's my predictions according to how the comics are. And I think it would fit perfectly, especially since she could have not been introduced at all in the show, since literally throughout the whole episode until the last episode, we didn't even know that Captain Luthor or Steel had a daughter. So she really didn't have to be introduced, and I think if they did, it's because she's gonna be playing integral part to the story, especially with all the backstory that they gave her and the touching moments that they gave her between him and Steel. So I definitely think that Natalie or Natasha is more important than it seems to everyone, and that everyone thinks. Well, that will be it for this video. Please, if you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe for more content like this. I already have 2 Superman and Lois reviews up, so if you want to see them, link will be in the corner. And soon I'm also making more videos. I'm already starting to work on some, especially related to the other world where Captain Luthor comes from, or Steel, and why Steel is great. And it also depends what happens in tomorrow's episode. So yeah, I'm already working on more videos, so please subscribe so you don't miss that. And I'm also covering other shows and videos and movies and all that is superhero related. So if you're interested in that, please subscribe. Also, leave a comment on if you think that she will be more important than it seems and how much you've been enjoying the show. Thanks for watching. Keep having a great day. And this is JV Entertainment. Out.